Hi everybody, Daphne here again, and today we're doing another character sheet for my comic Tall Tales. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, I'm the artist of Tall Tales, a furry fantasy adventure that's now available on my website, www.talltalesonline.com, and that's Tales spelled Tails. There on the website, you can read my comic for free, or you can pick up our collected trade paperback, which contains all 20 issues of the Thieves' Quest story arc. In this video today, we're going to be working on characters that are appearing in the new story arc that I'm working on now, called Tall Tales, Tears of the Mother. So I'm just about 3 pages away of finishing the first issue. But the one thing that I neglected to do ahead of time was design these 3 characters who feature in these last 3 pages. These are the Corriger brothers, who are going to serve as guides for Ravenwood and his group in trying to navigate the maze that they need to get through in order to reach the sacred fountain that they hope will save the lives of their friends Silvermane and Ralph back at Garrison Hedge. So these 3, as I said before, they're brothers. Luckily, they're triplets, so facially they don't have to be that distinctive from each other, although I still want them to have enough individual personality that you can tell them apart in the comic as the book goes along. So here we have the 3 brothers, Dean, Max, and Samuel. And right now I just have their plain character bases. Now I thought that I could get away with not doing all the character designs in advance like a good, proper, professional comic book artist should. But you know, here we are. I'm on my last 3 pages, and I would have had them done by now if I had done these character designs well in advance. So the one thing that I know about the characters is that they are bulldogs. So what I want to do beforehand, because of those distinctive bulldog features, what I want to do is I want to take my sketchbook and I want to kind of get a sense on what their faces are going to look like before I commit them to the character sheet. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of get a sense of what I want the head shape to be. Okay, I think I got the basic shape that I like. Yeah, so I think this is the design that I'm going to go with, and I'm going to put them the on the base that I have here. What most comic book artists do, or at least I think they do, for all I know, they all do the same thing I do, except in the videos pretend that they're a lot more professional than they want to let on, is they usually create character sheets that show all the different angles and all the different facial expressions, just really detailed character sheets so that they can, we can all keep our characters consistent in our comic book pages. In my case, I like just doing just a basic pose and look. As long as I have as long as I know what the characters are going to look like, I can pretty much work with that for whatever I need on the pages. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in their faces. And now I just have to decide what kind of clothing they're going to be wearing. Now, the city that they come from is an underground city that is Victorian based, but the population there is a whole mishmash of everybody that's above ground. It's like you have Victorian people dressed in Victorian clothing, you have people dressed in medieval clothing. Um, it's and it's like there's nothing supposed to be unusual with that. It's like because what it is, it's like everybody wants to make their fame and fortune with the maze. It's like battling the monsters and stealing their treasure that's in the maze. So I can imagine this city attracting a lot of different types of people wanting to do that. So in this case, I would think that these guys, the Corriger brothers, they have been in the city for a while, and they have adapted somewhat into the city setting. And I'm kind of feeling that they would dress kind of more like more in a more Victorian style, but still be appropriate for adventuring in the maze. So I'm thinking more like a more steampunk type of design for them. So what I'm gonna do is I have some reference images open on my computer, and I'm just gonna try to get like some kind of basic look that I can add on top. So we have the three Corriger brothers. I'm actually pretty happy with the way they came out. I mean, I've had an idea as to what that they were going to look like for a while, so I wasn't expecting this this process to be that complicated. So now I have my three characters, and now I can go ahead and finish my last three pages, which which they're the only characters missing in the pages. So everything else is inked, and as you can see here, I have their poses blocked out, so I can just now put them in and finish this issue once and for all. So if you have any questions about anything that you've seen here, go ahead and ask in the comments down below, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. And depending on the question, it might actually merit a whole new video about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more art demo videos and more videos about my comic Tall Tales, as well as, hauls and just whatever else I feel like putting up a video for. So that's it for now. And I hope you enjoyed everything. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Non-monster related problems that I'm sure he has to take care of. But Mostly he is in this particular case, he's the resident